The Immortal was the work of Californian development team Sandcastle, more specifically its founder, Will Harvey. Published by Electronic Arts back in 1990. I also had this on my Sega Mega Drive a few years later, but it was here on the Commodore Amiga where I first discovered this strange little gem of a game. Man's quest for eternal youth has been with him for thousands of years. To be able to sink 25 pints of lager on a Saturday night, get up with no hangover, and then run around for 90 minutes playing football for the Sunday team forever is the dream of many. However, the Immortal has nothing to do with such pipe dreams. Instead, you are cast as the sucker who has to rescue his boss from a load of dungeons. The old wizard Mordamir, your master, mentor and friend, has not been seen for many years and is assumed dead. This is until he calls to you in your dreams, leaving you with the uneasy feeling that he may still be alive, trapped in the labyrinth under the ancient city of Erinok. The one thing that's fairly obvious about all the other characters in the Immortal is that their grip on life is a lot more tenuous than the title suggests. They are, in fact, nothing more than a fragile package of fluids and soft tissues, simply because, at every twist and turn, there are examples of organs, tubes and other assorted viscera lying around all over the place. You see, even though magic is your speciality, you're a bit tasty with the sword, and can slash and stab with the best of them when it comes to it, in this isometric role-playing game of sorts. And it will. For most part, the game centres around solving small puzzles, using the right item at the right time, or killing the right thing in the right place. A nice mix of a little spellcasting and a bit of problem solving. Your wizard can only jab, slash and dodge, so you need to be careful, as other dungeon dwellers can use the same moves to better effect, until you get used to the rhythm of battle at least. When a creature does come to a sticky end, however, he collapses to the ground, with blood spilling from a rather nasty wound, as mentioned. Not so immortal. Mind you, thanks to these bodies hanging around after their demise, you'll find that a few troll cadavers do brighten up the dreariest of rooms. Talking about the death sequences though, we must pay homage to what they did on the Sega Mega Drive version, just to accentuate the gory effects upon death, but to great effect. Brutal. I'll stick the game manual in the description of the video, so you'll be able to get the controls, but it's a case of pushing the stick forward to jab, to the side to parry, and so on. Also, pressing the spacebar brings up your inventory. You'll find loads of items during your travels, spells, gold and the like, and it is here that spells are initiated. All interactions which involve either speech or objects such as searching, questioning and trading take place via a series of text screens which give you a yes/no option at the end. This way you can pick up, buy or be given objects to use later on, not all of which are useful. In fact, some are downright dangerous. It was all very trial and error to begin with. You see, the dungeon is also full of traps and monsters just waiting to catch the unwary off guard. And, as many are instantly fatal, it pays to be cautious. Once you get used to the controls though, there's plenty of time to soak up the excellent graphics and eerie spot sound effects. From the simple spluttering of torch flames to the rich combat sequences, where every pore of the animations screamed quality. A nice touch was the fact that completing a level, you were given a certificate number, which allows you to access the last level you reached without playing through the earlier sections of the game. A lot of the scenery is similar, but this is made up for by the superbly animated sprites. The death scenes are also so good. It's almost worth dying on purpose to see the different variations and gory scenes. Saying that though, they were absolutely superb too on the Mega Drive version, with the scenes having their own individual animations. At first play, it's utterly addictive and fun working out the puzzles and battling with the goblins, but the appeal may wear off after a while. especially upon multiple deaths where you have to do the exact same thing time and time again. Saying that though, the adventure takes some time to work through, so there's plenty to go at. The appearance of the Immortal is most definitely its strong point, though to begin with, the puzzles are absorbing. However, the only ones amongst us who stuck with the game to see it through to the end were the die-hard adventurers, a select breed, and rather scarce these days. Thankfully, the manual is very helpful, giving hints and tips to get you into the atmosphere of the game, so be sure to read that when you get the chance. Again, this is linked in the description. I wholeheartedly recommend the Immortal. There are loads of traps and puzzles to contend with, as well as a host of spells for your do-gooder adventurer to use. A visually attractive, most playable, addictive game. But will it be guaranteed to hold your attention for eternity? Not so sure. Fire it up, give it a whirl, then come back and let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Great game this, brings me right back to my youth. And if you also garnered some nostalgia from watching this video and want more of the same, then do be sure to hit subscribe and join me on this epic journey down memory lane. Also, check out the other games on the channel playlists, ranging from Commodore 64 games from 1982 all the way through to the Commodore Amiga games, to keep you entertained for a bit. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye for now. A massive thank you to the following Patreons. Your continued support goes a long way to ensure we continue on this epic journey down memory lane. And also those who have joined the YouTube membership. Stay retro.